It hasn't been a great football league for either Galway or Tyrone, but a win this afternoon in Tuam would ease the pressure. Meanwhile, in hurling today, it was the meeting of those Munster rivals Cork and Waterford in Walsh Park. Yes, that's the mainstay of Sunday sport tonight, and more besides. We'll also have reports on last night's football games between Cork and Dublin in Division 1 and Down versus Armagh from Division 2. Conversation here in studio as well. Now tonight I'm joined by Anthony Tull and also by Paul Flynn, and we'll be reflecting on all of the weekend's main action a little bit later on. But first though, here on the programme we're heading for Tuam Stadium, where Galway took on Tyrone this afternoon. Now 3 defeats each from the 4 games they've played so far, so obviously a win badly needed today to try and ease away from the relegation dogfight. Our commentator in the West this afternoon was Ger Canning.
For Galway's only league match in Tuam, Ger Canning is forced into change. Declan Meehan starts at wing-back, Fiachra Brannock is on the 40, and Owen Concannon replaces the team's main attacker, Michael Meehan, injured in Salt Hill last Sunday, while the midfield now consists of Paul Conroy and Niall Coleman. By comparison, Mickey Hart of Tyrone makes 5 changes from the side that narrowly beat Cork 8 days ago. John Devine returns for his first league game of the year in goal, and among the other moves, Joe McMahon and Colin McCullough are back among the forwards. All-Ireland final referee Marty Duffy gets the match underway. It's a hugely important match for both of these teams, considering their plight in Division 1 right now. And immediately an injury here to Conor Gormley. When the ball came back to him here, just seemed to turn very awkwardly. Great ball inside by Bergen. That's a brilliant ball in, and it's Riley. Finished to the back of the net superbly by Matthew Clancy. Virtually Galway's first attack produces a goal of immense quality in the 5th minute by Matthew Clancy. What about that from a ball from Joe Bergen? In here beautifully for David Riley to latch onto and leave it for Clancy. This was some finish by Matthew Clancy, rifling it into the back of the net. Goalkeeper had no chance. Joe Bergen with that delightful pass earlier on to set up the goal. Brannock, this is very good. Here's another chance, and Concannon fists it over the bar. Owen Concannon, first point of the day for him. Final pass was by Gary Sykes, and Owen Concannon getting his first ever point in the National League. Kicked out by Justin McMahon. Conroy returning it. Yet another line ball to Galway. Booted in this time by Nicky Joyce. Collected here by Diarmaid Blake. And Diarmaid Blake puts it well over the bar. Great accuracy, great height as well. First point in the league for Diarmaid Blake. It's Raymond Mulgrew. Fed nicely forward here as far as Colm Kavanagh. Got that great goal against Cork in Omagh. Tommy McGuigan trying to keep it in play, succeeds. Back once again towards the midfielder. Kavanagh has a chance of a point here, and he sends it in and puts it over the bar. Great score. Tyrone showing the experience that they've gained over the years, the patience as well, and the fine composed play of Colm Kavanagh to make it 1-2 to 2 points. Kicked forward here by Paul Conroy. Declan Meehan, we know what he can do. Well blocked, very good block by Davy Hart, but it still carries in. Concannon was near it, Clancy's there as well, and that's gone over the bar. 2 shots at the target by Matthew Clancy, and he's got a goal and a point. That's terrific play. Well, Galway were awful against Kerry last Sunday. Today they've started with a wonderful appetite, and they're getting the scores. Diagonal ball across to McCullough. Fleet-footed onto the left. That's much more assured, much more like it. After 2 bad wides by Tyrone players, Colin McCullough makes amends, gets their 3rd point, and there's just a goal between them. Lobbed inside here towards Nicky Joyce, who couldn't hold it, but Meehan's after it immediately. And the 34-year-old surrounded instantly by Tyrone players. Justin McMahon trying to get it away there towards Kieran Gourley. Matthew Clancy nips in. He's got a goal already and a point, and he's now got another one, another point. So 1-2 for Matthew Clancy out of a tally of 1-5 in the first half. That's really good play, showing his eagerness, his keenness and his eye for a score. Into the forwards, as if to say to them, see what you can do. Not an awful lot, as Jason McAnally couldn't hold it. The shoulder here by Martin Penrose is wholehearted. He's down on the ground, really felt that. And attention is going to be required for the stricken Tyrone player. That, I think, is Martin Penrose down there, went in for the shoulder, along here with Declan Meehan. And it's Penrose who came off very definitely second best. And the referee is, I think, going to throw the ball up, because there clearly wasn't a foul. It was a perfect shoulder to shoulder. There is now, however, free kick for Galway, taken by Joe Bergen. In here as far as Gary Sice. Little sidestep. Outside of the boot then, that's a terrific score by Gary Sice. He did everything right there. Shrugged off his opponent, then got across the ball and played it delightfully over. Declan Meehan. Conroy now, pursued by Cassidy. Back to Brannock. Can they open up a gap inside? Gary Sice has already got one lovely point in injury time. Referee has now played the 3 minutes. It's in as far as Concannon. Got a great point at the beginning of the match, and he finishes the half in similar fashion. And there goes the half-time whistle. Owen Concannon with a great last point of this first half. Teams go off. Galway are happier. They played against the wind. They lead at the break by 1-7 to Tyrone's 6 points. This, the 5th game of the league for both of these teams. Right now it's Galway who are trying to set up another attack, and Clancy again gets on the end of this and boots it over. He's in a wonderful, wonderful vein of form right now. Very incisive, just needed a sniff of the goal. Under pressure here from Colm Kavanagh. Kavanagh on as far as Martin Penrose, over the bar. 2 in a row for Martin Penrose. 1 from a free now, 1 from play, and this is a bit more like it from Tyrone. This is what you expect from the former All-Ireland champions. Swiftly inside here into the inside line as far as Jason McAnally. Players are calling for it. Sean Kavanagh demanding it, getting it, cracking it. What a fabulous score. Sean Kavanagh's first. He just took command of that situation there. Wanted it back from the inexperienced player, Jason McAnally. Took the responsibility, and now 3 points the margin. Galway with Niall Coleman starting up another attack here. What can they produce? Cormac Ban. That's a great shot. Wonderful shot by Cormac Ban, the substitute. Well, 112 to 11 points. That's 2 in a row now for Galway. Blake back across into the middle here to David Riley. Joe Bergen now steadying himself, ready to have a lash from 45 metres. The wind guiding it, the crowd wishing it over, and Joe Bergen gets the point. First of the day for the great man from Mount Bellew Moylock. From a huge distance out, it just sailed over. 10 minutes to go, 5 between them. Well, Joe Kernan and Mickey Hart trying to give players some game time during the National League. But the loser here will be in a really perilous situation, as once again there's a promising move here, and that one has gone over the bar. Ryan Mellon, the scorer here. Wonderful run through the centre. Beautifully well-crafted point. Sean Kavanagh to his brother Colm. Darting inside, Aidan Cassidy. A goal would certainly boost their chances. Tirona going for it. Cassidy made a great run all the way through and he kicks it over the bar. Galway wondering just how many steps he was going to be taking. He made it at the end. It's gone over. Held on a long time there before finally kicking it over.
Come on, Come on, Joe.